Well. Congratulations to Spud and any other Eagles fans who might see this. The Eagles are the Super Bowl champions, stopping the Kansas City Chiefs three-peat. And Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce going home sad while Jalen Hurts and Barkley will be celebrating. Really not much of a game very early on. The Eagles took control both on offense and defense. The Chiefs couldn't do anything on offense other than punt and throw interceptions, while the Eagles pretty much, it seemed like they were scoring on every possession. I know at some point the Eagles must have punted, but I did not see their punter getting a whole lot of action, really. And then it could have been even worse early on. The Eagles very aggressively go for it on a fourth down, throw the ball downfield, and then they get a very questionable offensive pass interference call on A.J. Brown. And that could have been didn't matter because the Eagles just continue to rack up the points after that, all the way to what was it now, like 40-14 or something. There's actually a little bit of time left in the game over here. Jalen Hurts likely going to be our MVP. Multiple interceptions from Mahomes. Nice to see DeAndre Hopkins got a touchdown for the Chiefs, though. Longtime wide receiver. Always cool to see when an aging former Pro Bowler gets in the Super Bowl and does something, caps off his career here as he's really done nothing the last couple of years. All right, so enough about DeAndre Hopkins. Congratulations to you. Your team got blown out, though. The Walrus and the Chiefs, they couldn't do it 3 years in a row. In fact, I believe they said no one has ever done that in the NFL, right? It seems like the Eagles are starting to rack them up now. I believe maybe their fourth Super Bowl since the year 2000. It definitely their second win that I remember. I remember the Nick Foles year, and now this year. So one of the best local ads was a Keith Byers local ad. Former Eagle, former Buckeye, Dayton native. And then there was some other cool ads. I remember the Dorito one with the alien was kind of cool. The Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady, that was real cool. And then there was, I think it was Instacart. They just tried to pull on everything cool from like the last 30 years of our just pop culture, I guess. Yeah, let's see what else was there. Oh, yeah, both Matt Damon and Ben Affleck appear at times in commercials. There was the Shane Gillis, Post Malone, Bud Light ad. There was I don't even know if I had a favorite, really. I just remember there were several. I was just like, oh, that's okay. That wasn't bad. I don't think I got like a huge laugh out of any, from any. Yeah, no, I'm not recalling any right now. And they hit all the different genres of ads. Some the 80s, 90s nostalgia with the Kool-Aid guy. I guess going all the way up to the Old Spice guy though, so even beyond. And then I guess that was Instacart, and then Coca-Cola kind of hitting the family generational thing, kind of touching at your heart, like, aw. And then there were some cute animals. Oh, Seal is a Seal. That one, well, I like that one. Finally, I mean, Seal is a Seal. Finally, somebody did it. It's about time. Maybe people have been trying for years, and Seal was like, I'm not going to be a Seal, okay? And, yeah, that was about it. That was all I remember from the ads, the commercials. Then and it's weird, here on the internet, we despise ads. Once a year, we all get together and enjoy some commercials. Not really, though. Although they stepped their game up a little this year. I feel like over the last decade, the Super Bowl commercials have become less of a thing. It became so commercial, like the Super Bowl itself. The halftime show, it wasn't too overdone. I like that it was somewhat low-key. I like the spin on the clown car. That was nice. And then it wasn't just too overdone. They pretty much kept it to Kendrick. I did not know the lady. I'm such a boomer. I don't know who that was. Was that like some lady from the 90s or just some new lady that I shouldn't even know anyhow, And there was parts of it I didn't get. I wasn't supposed to get it. Obviously, I'm kind of a boomer here. And then, but I did like, and it didn't feel as long maybe as some years. I guess I like that they just kept it basically to one performer. The Samuel L. Jackson thing was odd. I don't know. Maybe that went over my head or something. I didn't quite figure that one out. Kendrick Lamar is really short, huh? I never realized that he was such a short man. Powerful delivery of the vocals, though. Good job, Kendrick. It's pretty good. I've definitely seen worse Super Bowl halftime shows. Like, it's never going to be an act that I really love. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like some combination of Fish and King Gizzard and Billy Strings, perhaps. All right, so I think that pretty much covers it. Again, congratulations to Spud. His Eagles win the Super Bowl. Starting to become old hat for teams like the Eagles. Meanwhile, the Browns can't even get a sniff of one. I think I saw Myles Garrett in a commercial. Did not see Miles Davis anywhere tonight. Harry Connick Jr. representing the New Orleans jazz scene pre-show. Definitely, for sure. I mean, I can't think of New Orleans music without thinking of Harry Connick Jr., obviously. Always been a big fan. I mean, there's not a song of the guys I don't love. All right, so that about does it. Again, boom, we are out of here. Go Eagles. Do they say just simple go Eagles? I think they say something like fly, Eagles, fly. They might do that, or is that the Falcons? No, those are the Dirty Birds. That's different. That's a different time. Unfortunately, Barkley is not going to get the MVP. A couple weeks ago, I was like, it's just starting to feel like the season is his season, you know? And I was like, it's going to end with him being the Super Bowl MVP. And then I'm going to write a book about the whole thing, financed by my winnings. I bet like $2 that he would win the MVP. But he was like I think it was like December 21st or something. I placed that bet. So it was a long shot at the time. Didn't come through. Like I said, I'm guessing my man Jalen Hurts got it. Nope, it's officially over. 40-22, final score. Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champions. Spud, consider yourself a champion too. Why not? When the Buckeyes won it, I was like, I'm a champion. Not really, but whatever. We did our part as fans. Boom. Mrs. Spud, I hope he's tolerable over the next week. I don't know if Spud's a big drinker. Hopefully you kept the drinking to a minimum tonight. Mrs. Bonbon, congrats. I don't even know if she's an Eagles fan or not, but she probably has to pretend to be. If some random Eagles fan is seeing this and they've made it this long, they're like, who the hell is Spud? He's a huge fan of the channel and a friend.